Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, Star Wars fans of all ages? It's your time. It's our time. Look at this shirt. Look at that. Boom. I finally got to see the movie that I've been looking forward to this year, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. The 7th film in the franchise. One of the most iconic, memorable, beloved franchises in all of cinematic history. That's right, the 7th Star Wars film. Whether you love both trilogies, whether you just love the old one or you didn't like the new one from '99, Star Wars is an important part of the lexicon of film. It might even be the most important franchise in films. That's right, I said it, pipe bomb. If you don't like it, that's okay. Watch another guy's video. But I thought it was pretty cool, and I had a great time with this movie. This movie is so important to so many different people. Whether you're a casual fan or you're a nerd, a dork, a dweeb, a geek like me, you gotta look forward to a movie like this. It's such an important thing. I don't want to ruin the movie for other people, so I may accidentally throw out some spoilers here and there. So if you haven't seen it, this would be a perfect time to hit pause, run out to the theater, go watch the movie, and then come back and watch the rest of this video. If you don't have time for that, it's cool, I understand. But you probably already watched the movie. If you're like me, you avoid spoilers like the plague. It's not cool to get movies spoiled, so I'm the last person to want to ruin your movie. But I absolutely love this movie. It starts off approximately 30 years after the destruction of the Death Star. Luke Skywalker is now basically a myth. Where is this guy at? He did such an amazing job starting to give a new hope to the galaxy. There's this new organization called the First Order. They have now become an extension, and they have taken over for the fallen Galactic Empire. The Resistance is this organization that is trying their best to nip it in the bud. Get those bud nippers and nip it in the bud. Sorry, Mr. T references, anybody? So, the Resistance has this pilot by the name of Poe who is trying to obtain this piece of a map that could potentially find Luke. This could be the key to ending this war sooner than later, because we all know what can happen if things snowball. It becomes the Death Star 2.0. So there are these new version of stormtroopers under the First Order that are newer and improved, and they are on this attack of a village. Well, there's a stormtrooper who is incredibly hesitant to actually accomplish and to do this order, and his consciousness is so heavy on him that he can't do it, and he decides he's got to leave. At this time, they capture Poe, and they're trying to torture him for any clues on the key. What they don't know is that Poe actually has his own little droid called the BB-8, and he puts the key in him, and he sends him to the planet Jakku. At this time, they're trying their best after being captured to escape from this ship that's kind of like Death Star 2.0 and try and flee. That's where we meet this young lady. Give me 1 second. I wrote her as Ray. Her name is Ray, and she's kind of a scavenger in a good way. She's finding broken parts, and she's trying to, basically just get food, enough sustenance to survive another day. When she befriends BB-8, she's offered an outrageous amount of food for her, for this time frame for him, but she sees this connection with him. She sees that this BB-8 has a greater purpose than just being a hunk of parts that's going to get, pieced out. So she wants to find out what happened to her parents, what happened to her as a child, reconnect with her family, and also have this cute little adorable droid and find their way along. if you haven't seen the movie, I mean, I don't want to ruin a movie for you, but I'm kind of just telling you about the movie, honestly. So once again, I don't want to spoil any movies for you, but she meets up with Finn, and the relationship they have is so fun and fresh. You know, it's a classic tale, but it's funny at moments where it needs to be funny. It's dramatic. You know, obviously in the trailer you see a lot of moments. You see that we have Chewbacca, we have Han Solo, we have Princess Leia, and you know they all connect in their own specific ways, and it really works. They merge very well. Kylo Ren is played by Adam Driver, actually a person who is from one of my. He's from the next city over. He grew up there. He was born in California, lived there for 15-something years and moved back to California. And it's pretty cool to see someone that's from basically my hometown make it and be this fantastic villain. But he's not just a villain. I mean, you have this affinity for him because he's a multifaceted character. He's got good, he's got bad. And he is very, very interesting. His design is fantastic. There's so much to this movie that it's worthy of a second, maybe even a third viewing. I have a buddy who, you know, it came out Thursday night. He saw it the third time Friday afternoon. It's one of these movies it's really connecting with such a huge audience because it hits every level. You know, it's a funny movie. There's a little bit of horror in there with these gleepy, gloppy, squid-like sentient being things. There's some really cool moments in this film that just you don't even have to be a diehard Star Wars fan to enjoy it. But if you are, I think you're gonna dig it. I'm a slightly above casual Star Wars fan. I have 5 or 6 Star Wars shirts that I proudly wear. It makes me happy to see that they can deliver such a movie that's universally acclaimed. Critics love it. It's getting amazing reviews from fans, and I've tried to keep away from spoilers as much as I possibly can, and you know I'm glad I did. There's some really good funny moments in it. Chewbacca's adorable. It's fun. I don't want to give any more spoilers on the film, but it's worthy of viewing, absolutely. Hope you guys check it out. Let me know what you guys think of the movie. Have a wonderful day. See you at the movies, and maybe I'll do a second review coming up when I see it again. Have a fantastic day.